Hi Gemini, how are you? I'm well, thank you. My name is Carol Assett and I'm here with your Manifestation Activation Tarot reading. Here I will look into the frequencies that are currently available for anybody working with the archetype of Gemini to access, and I will activate them. I'll go through and I will clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith system twice. At the end of the reading, we'll get some channeled messages with oracle cards, and as this video is uploading, I will go ahead and activate the frequencies. I have been working with your energy. I did a deliberate negative emotional cleanse for any Gemini or anybody who would enter into this energetic exchange for the greatest good of everybody involved. If you are working with the archetype of Gemini and you would enter in this way under those parameters, let's get started. Right, Gemini, I've already pre-shuffled. I've been working with this stuff, so let's just get it started. Do think about what's been on your heart and the thoughts that invokes. Think about the thoughts you've been having and the feelings that those thoughts have been invoking. We're merging your heart and your mind here for optimal manifestation. All right. Let's go. I'm an energy worker. I'm autistic. I'm a channel, a medium, a spiritista. I'm everything. But those are just a few things that are relevant to this reading, okay? So you'll see me moving the energy. Let's go. Okay, in the head space, you've got coherence. The heart space, you've got third eye chakra. In the correspondence between the two, universal love. What can change? Heart chakra. What won't be changed? Magic. Your daily rhythm, authority, and your overall vibration is tantric journey. Okay. Now, before I read this and explain a little bit to you about it, Gemini, I'm going to go through with the Rider-Waite-Smith system, okay, and just get some clarification. Thank you for your patience. Yes. Okay. Thank you for your patience, Gemini. Let's go. Gemini. Highest loving light, please, Spirit. Gemini. Highest loving light. For recording. Okay. Haha. What do you have to say? Here we are. Hi. Jeez, guys. The energy has been crazy, and I'll tell you what. It's been like it's been dual. Like, there's been a duality to this energy that I've been working with all day for Gemini. It's funny. It's like a very high, almost a frenetic energy, and then a very languid energy. So it's like I've just kind of been riding these Gemini waves. It's funny. All right, let's go. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Knight of Cups here. Okay, Gemini, in your headspace, I relate this to the principle of mentalism. What you think about, you do attract to yourself. Number 13, coherence. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality we desire. Have a look, please, at the sacred geometry and the colors for your subconscious mind to just take in. But if you would like to do some conscious meditation, I will put a picture of the frequencies that I activate up in my community tab, okay? It's paired here with the Four of Cups. Coherence with the Four of Cups in the headspace. What is this? Spirit, what do I see? I see the dissatisfaction with the way things that are coming out. Like, I see that you're not satisfied with. You haven't been satisfied. Your mind, what you have got in your mind is bringing in change, because this is not something that you're satisfied with, whatever it is, like your situation. Either it wasn't satisfying or what. Coherence, let's see. With the frequency of the mind for optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. No, so this is like, this guy is realizing that things are not optimal right now. Like, he wants to optimize things. This is somebody who is, so I see, so maybe a need to kind of bring a balance into that frenetic energy and that really like chill, relaxed energy. So I see a decision. So this is good because there are ideal, like, supposed ways for us to go about our life. Like, everybody has some type of programming, some type of method that they swear is the right way to go about things. But I'm seeing that you may have tried some of those things, and no, I see that you're realizing that if there's going to be a coherence, a bringing together of these desires in your heart, like, yeah, desires, we manifest what we desire. So if I'm feeling it on this side, on the left, so there's something that you're feeling separate from, and you're needing to bring it into coherence, and it's caused some turbulence in your emotions and with your experiences, that it did bring you up to feel like very desesperado. I don't know how to say that. It's like a desperate anxiousness, and then it's like, after you have like this release of anxious tension or whatever, then you're like languid for a minute, and it's like Gemini is not liking that. Like, Gemini wants what they want. Like, Gemini wants what they want, how they want it, right? So this is how Gemini is. This is why Gemini can traverse the realm of air and thought, and then also use the throat chakra the way that you are known to do. So I see this inherent, maybe dumbing down, maybe because you were denying that part of yourself, Gemini. The part like with the throat. Do I have a throat chakra here to activate? I have the heart chakra to activate, and I was feeling the left side. I see. Okay, vamos a ver. Let's keep going. So the next position is the heart space. I equate this to the principle of polarity, or correlate it to the principle of polarity, because there are different poles to every emotion. Okay, so this is your heart space, third eye chakra, number 6. The frequency of the third eye chakra. The indigo flower of life supports our intuition, our inner knowing, our imagination, and our psychic powers. The third eye chakra. Have a look at the tree of life here, the flower of life, with the 6 of swords. Yes. I mean, really, it's a good combination. It's a perfect combination. If you're gonna have some 4 of swords, the satisfaction, then you're gonna need to like rally up your thoughts and rally up your entire framework of thinking about the particular situation that is dissatisfying, and which apparently is the coherence of things, bringing it all together, harmonizing. So then ideally you're going to have the 6 of swords energy. The 6 of swords has got to do with some mental turmoil and deciding to just cut your losses and move the fuck on. This is what I see here with the third eye chakra. This is, you're in a manifestation activation to a reading, and the third eye is where you project your manifestations into the world. So you, Gemini, have made a pivotal change to find yourself here. Welcome. Because you want to bring things into coherence, and you have decided. See, this is what I was trying to say earlier. Sorry, I may have gotten distracted, but it begins with a resolve, a choice. So our choices, these ideas that people can give us about the way to do things, we can choose to try them out, okay, and see if they work for us. But unless you really get into this resonance with that person if you have like the same resonance, frequential resonance as the person who is giving you this formula to follow, then yes, that would probably support your flow. But your flow state is only going to be supported for you in your own way. You've got to look within. You cannot look without. So by maybe you are looking without, finding some frameworks to try here and there, finding maybe some progress, but whatever, you're building your method is what I see. And it came to this spiritual turning point where I see this. You faced it was an entire full body decision. It's like a choice, a resolve that comes over your whole body. That's when you know you're in flow state, when you're in real true resonance with a choice, when you just know, okay, this isn't working. My whole body and soul, my whole being is going to pivot, and then it's natural, and you can be yourself and start to then build. So this is what I see here. I'm going to activate the third eye chakra for you. You have some dreams, some desires, some manifestations that you would like to put into work here, and I see that we need to just to just better align your third eye and your heart, because this is the heart space. We got the heart chakra. This is going to be good. So moving forward, as above so below is the principle of correspondence. So as above so below, you've got coherence and the third eye, and the correspondence between these two is bringing in the frequency of universal love, number 44. Okay, so that's wonderful. Universal love is like redemptive love. It's really wonderful. So the frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. Universal love, number 44. Paired with our first major arcana here. The major arcanas in this reading I do equate to points on your destiny path that you wrote into this contract, whatever. So if there's a manifestation that you made a choice, so that's like making a contract with yourself. When you feel that full choosing to do the pivot, that's a contract that you make with yourself first and foremost before you ever commission anything or anybody to help you out. So I see that happened, and that was an acceptance and a permission to yourself to allow this redemptive universal love to come through and flow. That is what flow state is, your essence. And when you're in your essence, it means that you're in a frequency of loving yourself. You've got to love yourself enough to even tangle with your real true essence. It does take working to get there. So, and I see that with the moon card. You've got the moon card here with universal love. So very subconscious, very, very subconscious, very guided. And like I said, I'm getting this full body resolve feeling like, it's come over me. And that's when you know your manifestations are coming into alignment. Because when you make the true choice to do something and bring something into fruition, just the mere fact that the idea came to you means that the possibility is there and that you're aligning to it. But when you feel your body become in resonance with a choice to move forward from some old way of thinking, Gemini, some old habits, and you make that full body like choice with your being, your soul, everything, okay, that's when universal love will come in, and then it becomes all very mysterious. So a lot of the time, if you're just thinking with your matrix mind, you may think that these manifestations are like outrageous, like no way, you could never get your hands on them or something like this. So then you are a little bit hesitant to make the choices and to make the changes that are needed to get there. But when you're able to really get into your own essence and make this choice with your whole body, the only way that these supposed impossibilities become possible is through a frequency like this major arcana of the moon. The moon is very mysterious. It has got to do with psychic realizations, intuition. It's got to do with the realms of the subconscious, and also accessing the different versions of your higher self, okay, on each dimensional plane. Think of it like this. And then also those versions of yourselves, all working on astral to make this impossibility happen. So this is, just imagine like 7 of you, and the 7 of you all have different jobs and all these different things, but in the end, the whole point is for you to be merged as one, right? So like I said, if you had the matrix mentality going on, absolutely whatever, anything is impossible, because in the matrix it's pre-programmed. But when you finally step into your own power and you gave yourself permission to access this universal love, you're also submitting to yourself. There's a submission to yourself, to the greatest good for yourself. You can only access universal love if you're in this frequency of doing things for the greatest good. So in loving light, I see here, Gemini, that you decided to submit yourself to this, to your subconscious, to the mysteries that are you, that you can't possibly comprehend on the 3D, to guide you and help you. So I see a relationship with your higher self really forming. Moving forward, let's cleanse and hydrate. My gosh. Loving light here, Spirit. Let's go. All right. So, moving forward, the heart chakra that we were talking about earlier. I don't know what that was. Okay. Number 4, the heart chakra. The frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. Looking for this harmony to bring things into coherence. So yes, and then this heart chakra activation is going to be so perfect for you. Over here with the world, oh my god, have a look, you guys. So with the world card, it's really beautiful, Gemini. This is the principle, by the way, of cause and effect. So honestly, because you've made this choice, all you really have to do is follow your heart for the world to fall into your hands. It's that simple. So, but like I said, the world is a major arcana. I think the big turning point for this particular manifestation, welcome, okay? I just have to welcome you, Gemini, because I'm seeing somebody who just recently made a choice, like a turning point. You just really turned you've pivoted into this place where it's gonna be maybe once you start to live in your own essence, success is easy. It is. So it's really just, you're gonna cause the changes that you want in the world by following your heart, by just choosing to run things through your heart. I see that, yeah, with the world card. Like, sometimes it's just that simple. Because like I'm like, oh my gosh, because it's the world card. It's like the culmination of a plan, like the whole fool's journey. And the heart chakra, like our heart is our being completely. So it's like, it really is that easy. Follow your heart and the world will fall into your lap. And the reason why you get your cause and effect to be so... Sorry, Gemini, I had to delete all my old videos. I didn't have any more space. Well, I would say thanks for your patience, but I'm just gonna merge the videos. Okay, Gemini, let's keep going. Is it all good? Are we good? All right. So by stepping into your authority, Gemini, I see that in your daily rhythms, whatever you do day to day, on your daily habits. I see that you're at home, and it was mentioning some masculine energy, so I think it's fine. Yeah. So with this masculine energy, I see that you're taking action, small actions every day, but this is very internal. I'm seeing this manifestation on the energetic level right now, Gemini. I'm seeing it emanating from your body, but also the vibrations are coming into the world. I'm seeing a little distortion. I'm seeing you distorting the world around you. Not distorting has a bad connotation, but I'm seeing you changing the timeline. I'm seeing things morphing almost. So because of this choice that you made to be in your authority, to bring things into coherence, with these activations, deciding to love yourself, I mean, magic. So on your daily rhythms, make sure that you are, when you run things through your heart space, regardless of your feelings about them, also be sure to ask yourself if those feelings align with your action, whatever you're about to take. So if you're asking Spirit, like, Spirit, is this the right thing for me to do? And you know, get a bunch of emotions about it and you run them through your heart space, you realize those emotions are true. You also need to realize that you have the authority to make the choices and the actions, take the actions that are conducive to your manifestation, not necessarily taking the action that may be a result of a true emotion that you felt in your heart. Just because you can recognize and confirm that there's an emotion that you're feeling, negative or otherwise, you have the authority and the discernment to know whether you are safe to make these choices, regardless of the emotions that are incited. Find out first if the emotion is true, and if it is true, you balance that with your logical brain, with your pragmatic self when it comes to your long-term goals. This is how you stand in your authority, because emotions are fleeting and they change. So your authority is also key when you're bringing things into the 3D. And I've already seen the changing of reality around you. Like, when I see a blur like that, it's just the it's just a sped up version almost of Spirit showing me the vibrations of things changing and then becoming what you're calling in here. So with your heart chakra, this world and this, it really is going to be this easy if you follow your heart. Like, if you follow your heart and you are like, okay, this is a true emotion, and is that valid? Is the decision that I'm going to make in response to that emotion going to be beneficial for me? You know, pros and cons, things like this. Like, able to use your authority along with your emotions and your intuition. So I think you're doing good, and thank you for your patience as I kind of get back into my little space here, since we lost the video a minute ago. That was a notification on my phone in the middle of the sound bowls. So, and the thing cut off, Gemini. So that's the frenetic energy that I was telling you about, sweetie. So this is going to be a necessity to be calm. I'm feeling that. Okay, here. Well, this makes sense. So your overall vibration, number 42, Tantric Journey. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach the state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. So what, okay, here, have a look. Okay, here with the 10 of Cups. beautiful, wonderful energy here with the Ten of Cups following the magic and the Nine of Cups and what won't be changed. My God, there's a necessity for you to start working on your breath work, okay? And with your own sexual, creative energy, your own sacral chakra energy. We create from our sacral chakra. We create through sex. We create humans through sex. We also release through sex. So not just sex, but it's got to be like a release of energies through the whole full body experience, not just the act of sex. The breathing, the state of mind, the whole, even for the male to penetrate the female, there's got to be very physical changes on both ends. See, this is what I'm talking about. So it's the entire experience that we begin to really be able to maneuver and manipulate. Our reality becomes a little more malleable when we're able to have this full body, physical body and mind balance as we do at the state when we're in this blissful state of approaching orgasm or in this sexual encounter, right? So the tantric journey is about learning to harness and funnel this, your own essence, to the point where you could, with your own breath work, change the state, the physical state of your body. Okay? This has to do with breath work. When you are feeling all this kinetic, crazy energy, it's time to really start doing some breath work. There's too much to talk about when it comes to that, but look into tantric breathing, okay? And with this Ten of Cups, it's going to be nothing but good time for you. Let me tell you, if you're doing this in love and light, you're going to be all right. So let's move forward. That's just to balance your own energies, okay? And then use those energies. Like, if you get to know your own energies, like without a partner, and then you can obviously hold up appropriate boundaries, but use those energies in the real world. This is probably why I saw everything like in fast forward motion, changing quickly, like morphing quickly, vibrating so quickly in front of my eyes almost. So, and that is to calm you down, Gemini, because there's a necessity for balance. Maybe your faces are just needing to look at each other. The two faces of Gemini, they need to take a turn and look at one another in the eye and find a balance there is what I don't know where I'm getting that from. So, okay, if anything that I did say here, if any one thing that I said caught your attention, Gemini, just focus on that one thing while I ground. I'll clear, I'll ground, I'll set the intention to bring some more clarity here, and we'll get another wave. All right, let's hydrate. Gemini in highest living light. Let's clear, ground it. Spirit from the highest living light for Gemini. Manifestation, activation. Tarot reading, please. Thank you. We've got coin energy coming through. Okay. So now you're sowing your seeds. So I see that. Okay, so with this coherence and the Four of Rods and this the Seven of Pentacles, and I saw Pentacles energy coming through, and I told you your manifestations were going to be coming in quickly. I see that you've been planting these seeds in your head. I think that the satisfaction that you're feeling with the way things are coming together in your life, I think that really just is just a confirmation that, yeah, you began to sow these seeds of making a change. So then moving forward here in the heart space, to clarify the third eye and the Six of Swords, the moving forward from old thought processes, framework, old things like that. I think you needed to reevaluate your thought filter. And I think you did it here with the star. So, and it happened with this full body choice. This is the third eye chakra with the major arcana of the star. You have got the star here. And then you have got temperance in your overall vibration. This is, wow, this is wonderful. Oh, what is it? That's a relief, actually. So I see you getting some relief. There's some tension, some stress. And these two cards here are giving me some relief for you. So that's coming. So, okay. But, yeah, just getting out of this, like just the choice. I'm telling you, I'm like riding the waves of Gemini energy right now. Oh my gosh. Mercurial is what I'm feeling. So with the third eye and this projection, like you need to be staying in your wishes though. Continue to dream, continue to wish upon a star, continue to wish, sweetheart. And continue to pour out these wishes. So sprinkle sprinkle these wishes all over your life. So do a Pinterest board for your online being. Okay, like these are examples. You would do a Pinterest board for your online being. You would write for your physical being. You would, for your ethereal being, like your spirit being, you might sing because of the breath that comes out of you as you sing. For all your bodies of energy, try to sprinkle your manifestation wishes, your dreams, your wishes everywhere. So, you know, to bring it all into reality, try to make sure that all of your dreams are, that you're reminded of what you want everywhere you go, so that it's not fragmented. Like if you have a cubicle at work, put your picture of what your goal is there. Like I said, on your online body, do a Pinterest board. And at home in your room, you put post-its or whatever, do a vision board at home. And then like for maybe when you're working out, you're getting your energies up, put music on that will also bring you closer to that goal. This is how we resonate and we become one with our dreams. Like you became one with the decision to change things and to leave the old framework behind, and it's brought you into this universal love where your subconscious is just getting worked on. You know, is you give that to the universe and the universe answers you. So moving forward, you've got the King of Cups with the universal love, and with this it's very loving. So there's just a very loving with the changes and so the universal love, the King of Cups. Let's remember that you project your manifestations with your third eye. Okay, so this has got to do also with self-love and being good to yourself. So make sure you're doing things like taking long baths or getting your nails done or watching your favorite anime or something like this. Like you have to do things that you really love, like that. Go to the places where you're safely contained to be happy. So go in your healing, you're really going to be doing a great job with your third eye chakra being activated in universal love in your manifestations if you're feeling good. So like I would be doing tarot readings, or I'd be like outside under a tree doing tarot readings for my favorite people. That sounds like a lovely place to be. So this is what I mean. Like, you've got to be in a place where you feel very safe and contained to be super loving, and that's going to be bringing things, oh my God, into fruition so quickly. I like it. I love it. And I see here moving forward, oh my God. So moving forward, you have got, with the heart chakra in the world, you have got the 10 of Cups. Again, it's a reiteration because you had the 10 of Cups already. And what won't be changed? Like, you're not going to change it. So in cause and effect, so what kinds of effects can you cause? Be running through your heart and only doing what makes you happy. I know that sounds ridiculous, but if you are approaching this God, Goddess energy to be able to manifest this quickly, then you will be able to make sure that most of the time you're only doing things that you love. This is the second little reminder here for me to tell you to do things that you love. So make sure you do okay, because that's another place where your essence is awesome, and it's really easy to be in your own essence when you're in a great mood. A lot easier than when you're gonna have to be accessing like that tantric journey stuff under more stressful situations. So try to have fun, okay? Nurture yourself that way. It's good. Okay, it's important to do that because I see here that you're not gonna change these old things that happened. Those old experiences, the experiences, they're not necessary to keep. You don't need to remember them often, like the things that hurt you, things that caused you turmoil, pain, bad stuff. You don't have to remember the dates of that stuff, but the whole point was for you to experience it and to be able to recognize the frequency moving forward in your life. So this is what it's saying, like, one won't be changed. So in your magical energy, in your 9 of Cups, receiving everything that you wish, okay? With your own magic, receiving everything that you wish, be open and receptive, but really, this is a wish card, so this is like, I guess, a reading telling you to make sure that you're having fun dreaming and wishing. And also you had the Star card, my gosh. So Gemini, see, because you have all of that energy, because you have like that crazy frenetic energy now and that chill energy, so you've got like the whole spectrum of chaos at your disposal to change things. So, but what you went through, like when you were experiencing that chaos that you're now using to, now you're gonna use that energy to ground. The importance of those bad experiences were not the experiences in themselves, but were for you to experience the frequencies and be able to experience, to recognize those frequencies as you move forward as a form of protection for yourself and for your manifestation. So if you see any energies or anybody coming through and reminding you, you're going to get a tingle, you're going to get a, whoa, I can see this coming, because you have experienced the frequency before of disappointment or lack or something bad. Betrayal, okay, it's the 10 of Swords. So you had to experience this. There's no changing it. To get to this magical energy where you're getting this, 9 of Cups, where you could wish and be in this lovely energy, you also need to be able to recognize the frequencies that you will no longer tolerate. This is necessary to hold up proper boundaries and to no going backwards, right? Like you don't want to be held back, right? So you need to remember, recognize the frequencies. When you are recognizing the feeling of a frequency that was traumatic and scary, and we talked about this earlier about how you chose to face your resistances, this is the same. So maybe the same frequency of betrayal or something negative will come to you having to do with relationships, but not in the form as before. This is having to do, I'm going to activate your heart chakra. This is having to do with you needing to be so into your energies that you can recognize that ping from your body, from your higher self, and your physical body saying warning. And this is how you keep yourself safely contained too, to continue on this journey of living in your own authority, okay? So this can't be changed. Recognize the frequency. You don't need to remember. It doesn't have to become a trigger of a remembrance of some horrible time. It can just be, oh, I see what that is. I'm going to go that way. No, thank you, kind of thing, okay? This is what I see. That it is a delicate balance, okay? But you got this. Let's hydrate. Mm. I'm like yelling at you, like the energy. You've got a lot of energy. You've got a lot you can work with. I don't know what you're building. I don't know what you're building, but it's coming. You're getting it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna have it. So moving forward, see, this is wonderful. So when I was talking about like being able to recognize the frequency, but not hold on to it. So in your daily rhythm too, this is the Eight of Cups. So you'll need to be, you'll just need to, like I said, recognize it, but leave all that emotional baggage behind as you just walk away from it, okay, in your daily rhythms. You're feeling very at home within yourself. You're in your own authority, and you're going to be using this authority every single day. And if you start to realize some icky feelings and you're realizing this resistance, face it. You're the authority in your own life. You're the architect of your own life. So face it and then just walk away, and you're going to be fine, and you're going to be even more protected to build whatever this manifestation is that you're building. I like it. Okay, let's move forward. Let's cleanse. I'm like getting this feeling. Gemini's like, is it really that easy? Yeah, it is. I feel it. Like, I'm feeling you too. Like, you're like, huh? Like, I could follow this reading and things are gonna go good. Yes, because you made some great choices. You know, you're gonna you're gonna continue to learn how to resonate. With small tricks, like making sure that your manifestation dreams are in every part of your life that may sometimes feel fragmented. By resonating with what you want, you're gonna be there. You're gonna be fine. As long as it's what you truly want, you're gonna get it. You know, with your authority and your actions. I think you're doing great. I think you're doing great, Gemini. I think you're doing great. So, okay. So, with the Tantric Journey, number 42, with the Ten of Cups, you have got Temperance, another major arcana. Tempered under fire, like tempered steel. You're just going to be, this Tantric Journey thing is going to bring you a lot of power. You're probably on your way to some gifts, some power, some gifts of power. We don't need to put a label on it. But this Tantric Journey, look into Tantric breathing, Gemini, if you don't know about it. Do your best, okay? Because this is like being tempered under fire, tempering that, like when you're also, sometimes when we're very supercharged up, it's like you don't know how to funnel, how to grab that energy and to put it to what you need. But I'm seeing your overall vibration tempering that with this Tantric Journey, receiving your 10 of Cups. Now you have 2 10 of Cups, my love. So that's beautiful, Gemini. Okay, let's move forward. Oh yeah, this is definitely, yeah, it's real. Okay, yeah, make it real. We'll make it real, guys. Just do your best and you'll make it real, okay? So let's look into any shadows that you had to face, because this is so easy. So you must have overcame some stuff, I think. So you earned it. No, I think so. Side dream. Nice, loving light, spirit. Let's talk about shadows then. I couldn't tell you face to face. I never used to look at you in that way. Yes, it's too late. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with messages of closure. Gemini, back up. Sometimes some guides get a little excited. It's okay. This is what I mean. Tantric Journey, tempering that. It's okay. Okay. Clear it. Spirit guides, let's go. Ha. I couldn't tell you face to face. But now there's a lot to be told. I knew you had to face a lot. Your spirits, look at all these cards. Your ancestors, your guides, they really want to comfort you here. If you earn this, like you're really needing to, like they love you. Okay, let's go. They want to say it, like they want to talk about it. That's why I had to be like, yo, calm down, hold on, this is my space. Tantric journey breathing is going to help with this, okay, with that. The crazy Gemini, this energy is cool. You can do a lot with it. I couldn't tell you face to face. Please take care of yourself. I never used to look at you in that way. Thank you for making amends. Yes, it's too late. I was uncomfortable showing emotion. I couldn't tell you face to face, Gemini. Oh, avoidance. I see. So that's what this reading was also talking about. Like you didn't like it. You were very unhappy. You're just complacent. Like there was nothing going on. There wasn't any communication. There was like, I couldn't tell you face to face. Please take care of yourself. Like what? Like I couldn't tell you face to face. Please. It's like getting a text message. It's like getting broken up with like through a text message almost. Like bitch, this is what I'm getting. Like what? Hold on, no, that hurts. There's nothing there. So I never used to look at you in that way. Thank you for making amends. Yes, it's too late. I was uncomfortable showing emotion. That definitely, you were not happy here. I never used to look at you in that way. Thank you for making amends. This is making amends with yourself. There were some people that were not giving you an even give and take. Actually, they didn't do right. They made the wrong choices. They took from you. Thank you for making amends. This is your spirit, is your ancestors, whatever, saying, yo, it's good that you made amends with that to move forward. Here's your gift. Here's your gift, this enlightenment, to make the enlightenment, the push to make this decision, to make these mindful changes in your life, to manifest whatever your dreams are. Yes, it's too late. I was uncomfortable showing emotion. Boundaries. So now showing emotion isn't always necessary, but the parameters, the loving someone, when you love somebody, you set the parameters to love them in a certain space. Okay, and you set those parameters. And if you need somebody who can show their emotions, then you need to make the boundary and demand that, if not from them, but from the universe. Like by setting the boundary, you're probably not going to get the other party to do as you want. That's kind of a manipulation tactic. Sometimes we can do some healthy manipulation in our relationships, right? But this isn't something to be expected. By setting the boundary, you're actually setting that boundary to tell the universe, I need somebody who can show emotion. So, but like I said, the parameters are yours. However capacity you want to receive emotion or not, Gemini, is up to you. But if you're being starved of it, then you put your foot down because of this uncomfortability. So it's like almost telling the other parties or the other entities, situations in your life, like, you're not emotionally fulfilling me. There's no flow here. The cord is dissatisfying. And whatever those people do in response to these boundaries that you set when you say it is too late, it doesn't matter, because the universe will gift you with this entire reading. Like this reading, I'm about to manifest, I'm about to activate it for you. You manifested me into your life. Here I am. I did a cleaning, an electromagnetic trapped emotional cleanse for Gemini viewer in the loving light. I'm about to activate these frequencies for you. You're building up your manifestations, all this stuff, and it's because you let that go. You're like, no, but you said it to the universe. A lot of the time people don't want to set their boundaries because they we know who's actually going to change and who's not. And it looks like even though you knew they weren't going to change, you were brave. And I'm proud of you, Gemini. I'm feeling that. So, okay, moving forward. We're recording. So we'll get some messages of love. I couldn't tell you face to face. Please take care of yourself. And soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. Enough to tell you. Enough to tell you, and also to take care of you too, okay? So don't worry. You did the right thing, is what I'm getting here. I never used to look at you that way. Thank you for making amends. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. I never used to look at you in that way. Thank you for making amends. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Okay, then. The thing is that I see that even though they're feeling their remorse, you already set your boundaries. So now they're on their way to their own healing journey, and you're making a difference by setting healthy boundaries, no matter how difficult that was for you. And this is also taking me back to when I said, like, you experience betrayal and these things so that you can recognize the frequencies, but not to go back to that time and relive those things. And I see that by setting that boundary and just moving forward, you are. I'm seeing this is good. Oh, that shit's yours. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Can't believe that. Excuse me, Gemini. I'm a channel. That's that divine feminine coming through strong lately. Cha. Whew. Okay, so any relationship that you were talking about, soulmate over here, right? What did I do? I didn't even get the last card of love. Let's do that. Okay. It's okay. Just get it. Acceptance. Yes, it's too late. I was uncomfortable showing emotion. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. We'll leave it there, okay? So now moving forward, the Hidden Truth Oracle. Okay, so any relationship that you would have is going to be a direct reflection of your inner yin and inner yang energies. So that's what I look into. I'm going to look into the inner yang energies within you, okay, Gemini? And then we'll get the responses with the yin, and we'll see how that balance is playing out for you just now, okay? I don't want to let you go. I wonder how you feel. You inspire me. Turn it. Come on. I look for you everywhere. I don't want to let you go. I look for you everywhere. This dream, this is a dream. This is a manifestation when it comes to this. You're not, there's no, I don't see, I see proper tending to the man and the woman. I see a proper desire of yin energy. I see a proper, expression of emotion communicating reception, and emotion communicating action. I see it. It's just good. Okay, so that's wonderful. Oh, you inspire me. Wait, what? Oh no. Again, what do you have to say? Anything? I wonder how you feel. We need to let each other go. Oh, ooh. I wonder how you feel. We need to let each other go. Ooh. That's the masculine and the woman. See, we need to let it go. Wonder, because if you're needing to wonder how a person is feeling, that means that you're not asking. And so if you're not asking, then that, if it's not even worth like the approaching, if you're wondering how somebody's feeling, but you're not asking them, then it's like you must not be that curious, and you let it go. This is the your inner yin energy is also upholding proper boundaries, because you need to hold also yourself accountable to take action in communication or any other thing. So if you are just sitting around wondering, then that just needs to go, because obviously it's not, it can become a loop, right? If you're just wondering, you've got to take action. So I see that your inner yin energy is able to recognize that when there's not enough effort being put in, your inner yin energy is like, okay, I'll let that go. That's all right. So, okay, you inspire me, says Yang. Finding out the truth crushed me. I wish I could share my good news with you. They both came. Oh, and I won't let you down is here. All right. So you inspire me. Finding out the truth crushed me. I wish I could share my good news with you. I won't let you inspire me. Finding out the truth crushed me. This is not good, guys. There's got to be a little bit more balance inside yourself here. If you are feeling inspired to move, but too crushed to receive, then there's going to be a whole bunch of moving for no reason. I won't let you down. I wish I could share my good news with you. That's better. That's encouraging. I won't let you down. I wish I could share my good news with you is more encouraging. Because if whoever you are inspired by wants to be communicating with you, I wish I could share my good news with you. It's good. I won't let you down. Finding out the truth crushed me. So, okay, this is making amends with yourself, I see. So maybe all this whole manifestation, all this action, it's actually you were already let down with the Four of Cups. But this, I'm thinking about this, how you were like let down with this Four of Cups. But you made the choice to be in universal love. You made the choice to change with the Six of Swords and everything. So you'll be coming to a place where you are going to be more balanced in your relationships outside of you. Gemini, I'm seeing that maybe there was not very good communication about emotions outside of yourself. And some of those kind of icky behaviors and habits are still internalized within you, Gemini. That's okay. You've already knocked out a lot of shadows. You've already cut through a lot of calcification. And my reading here, reading this to you, has already brought to your attention, you know how you feel, whatever resonates with you. So if there's anything that you're like, you feel in your heart, like, oh, that's me, I brought it to your attention so you can change it within yourself, and then that's good, because our relationship with ourselves is always evolving. We're always learning how to love ourselves more wholly and completely, and by way of that, our relationships outside of ourselves are definitely balanced. And I just see that those old relationships kind of gave you some communication issues, but I think you're doing fine. Okay. I want you so badly. Okay. All right. So if that's how you're feeling, then don't forget to do your tantric breathing. Okay. So you can make good decisions. Let's hydrate, and I will close the card. I will close with the Wisdom of the Oracle card. Nice loving light here. Let's close with it. Not yet. Okay, all right, I'll be patient. Be patient with me, guys. Somebody's calling me? No. Not now. Okay, sorry, guys. A fork in the road. Not for you. I see, yeah, you came up to a fork in the road and you decided no, that wasn't for you. Sorry guys, hold on. Okay, let's read. Fork in the road. Number 13. Thanks for your patience, guys. Thanks for being here with me. It was kind of a crazy reading, but that's good. It's alright. It was also a beautiful reading, right? I loved it. Okay. Fork in the road, number 13. So I see, actually, I'm already getting this. Like, maybe you were involved with a coven or something like this, or like a group of people. Like, when I see 13, I think of a coven of witches, and I think of like them all banding together, following certain like agreed upon rules, and then like using that to create in the world with their magic. This is the same as a lot of groups, though. This is like the same. This is when I see 13 and I think about like covens, I think about how actually you have the power of the 13 within you and your God Goddess powers. So I see that there were maybe some groups that you had to move forward from that were not for you, just a channeled message, okay? So, okay, fork in the road. Every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you'll have a rich and meaningful experience. This is a beautiful synchronicity with you, because in the beginning I said welcome. You've made the right choice. So you must have made a pivotal choice recently. I'm really happy about it. So we could read not for you. Normally I only do read one, but that's okay. Not for you. A clear knowing that something is being denied. You. Rejection is God's protection. And this is what I mean, like when you make your choices with your whole entire being and then you resonate, like, and you're trying to resonate your whole being like into your dreams, for example, since we're in a manifestation reading, it's also really easy to recognize those frequencies of what is not for you. I'm seeing this betrayal card. So, okay, some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you're the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. I was talking about setting boundaries. For every pot, there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. Okay? And protection message. Don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There's nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. That's the fork in the road that I think I saw. Spirit wants only the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. And I think you can trust yourself and your authority. I love you, Gemini. This was a wonderful reading. I'm excited about it, and I will talk to you next time.